awakening of the Anunnaki.
The void of space was endless, cold and unyielding, a silent witness to the birth of civilizations, the rise and fall of empires, and the unfathomable mysteries that lie beyond the stars. But within this eternal expanse, a planet unlike any other drifted in a precarious orbit, hidden from the prying eyes of humanity. This was Nibiru, a world teetering on the brink of extinction, its atmosphere disintegrating, its people, an ancient race known as the Anunnaki, desperate for salvation. In the shadow of Nibiru's dying sun, the Council of Anu convened for what would be the most consequential meeting in their millennia-long history. Anu, the revered king of the Anunnaki, stood at the head of the assembly, his gaze stern and unyielding. The fate of his people hung in the balance, as did the fate of a small, unassuming planet in the far reaches of the galaxy, Earth. The Anunnaki were not mere mortals. They were beings of immense power and knowledge, their civilization forged in the fires of creation itself. Yet for all their might, they faced a challenge that threatened to annihilate their world. Nibiru's atmosphere, once a shield of protection, was collapsing, and with it, the hope of survival. But there was one element that could save them: gold. This precious metal abundant on Earth held the key to restoring their atmosphere, and the Anunnaki would stop at nothing to obtain it. Thus began a journey that would span eons, a mission that would see the Anunnaki descend from the heavens and set foot on Earth, a world teeming with life yet untouched by the knowledge of the cosmos. They came not as conquerors, but as seekers, beings driven by a need so primal that it transcended their godlike status. Their arrival would mark the beginning of a new era, one where the boundaries between gods and men blurred, where myths were born and legends were etched into the very fabric of human consciousness. The Anunnaki's mission was clear: mine the Earth's gold, stabilize Nibiru's atmosphere, and ensure the survival of their people. But as they established their colonies and began their work, they encountered an unexpected obstacle: the limitations of their own labor force. The toil was grueling, the conditions harsh, and the Anunnaki, though advanced, were not immune to the rigors of their environment. It was then that Enki, the brilliant and compassionate god of water and wisdom, proposed a radical solution. Why not create a new race, a species designed to serve the Anunnaki's needs? With the help of his sister, Ninhursag, the goddess of fertility and life, Enki embarked on a daring experiment: the creation of humankind. From the genetic material of the Anunnaki and the primitive hominids that roamed the earth, a new species was born: Homo sapiens, creatures of intelligence and autonomy, destined to serve but also to evolve. But the creation of humanity was just the beginning, as the Anunnaki ruled over their new subjects, teaching them the arts of civilization. They unwittingly sowed the seeds of a complex relationship, one that would be marked by both benevolence and control, guidance and dominance. Cities rose from the earth, magnificent structures that echoed the grandeur of the Anunnaki's homeworld. The ziggurats of Uruk, the temples of Eridu, all bore the mark of their divine creators. Yet, even as they ruled as gods among men, the Anunnaki were not without their own internal conflicts. Enlil, the god of air and storms, clashed frequently with his half-brother Enki over the governance of Earth, where Enki saw potential in humanity. Enlil saw only disorder and defiance. The tension between them would culminate in a decision that would forever alter the course of human history. a remnant of humanity. When the floodwaters receded, the survivors emerged into a world forever changed. A world where the Anunnaki's direct rule would begin to wane.
As the epochs passed, the Anunnaki, having fulfilled their mission, began to withdraw from Earth. Their reasons for leaving remain shrouded in mystery, whispered in ancient texts and modern theories alike. Did they complete their work and return to Nibiru, or did they simply grow weary of their earthly dominion? Whatever the case, their departure did not erase their influence. The civilizations they nurtured, the knowledge they imparted, and the myths they inspired continued to shape the destiny of mankind. The legacy of the Anunnaki is one of creation and destruction, knowledge and power, mystery and myth. They were beings from beyond the stars, whose actions gave rise to the first human civilizations, and whose departure left a void that humanity has sought to fill ever since. In the echoes of their story, we find the roots of our own, and in their enigmatic presence, we glimpse the vast, uncharted possibilities that lie beyond the known universe. As we journey through the pages of this book, we will uncover the full scope of the Anunnaki's influence, from their celestial origins to their earthly endeavors, from the heights of their power to the depths of their conflicts. We will explore the myths, the mysteries, and the enduring questions that continue to captivate the human imagination. The Anunnaki may have left our world, but their story is far from over. In fact, it is just beginning.